If you're a beginner or new to travel, sometimes you just don't know what you need to go to the airport. I need this, I need this, I need that. You see ads for everything. And to be frank, it can be very, very overwhelming. And travel supplies aren't always the cheapest things out there. Hi, my name is Emma. I've been to over 23 countries and counting, which means I've been on a lot of airplanes and been through a lot of airports. So what I want to do is share with you my top 10 favorite things when I'm traveling that I take with me to the airport and on the airplane to make it a more pleasurable and stress-free experience. So we're gonna get right into it. Number one is going to be a blackout sleeping mask. These things they're great. They're awesome. Honestly, I cannot believe the amount of flights that I've been on that I needed to sleep that I didn't have something like this. So I just want to show you. You can see it's padded here on the sides. These things block out, well, that was weird, block out everything. They are so nice and they're so comfortable and padded. So I went to a flight to South Korea in April of this year and I had to completely shift my sleep schedule. I am in the Northeast in New York City, so I'm in the EST time zone. Korea is 13 hours ahead. Completely shifting my sleep schedule was rough. It's actually worse coming back, but that's a different story. But I saw nothing. It was black. It was so black. Highly recommend. If you need to sleep it all on a plane, yeah, you might look a little silly, but who cares? You're never gonna see any of these people ever again. And everyone's usually trying to get some sleep. So just you put that on, it's nice and black, it's all good. It makes it so much better than trying to deal with the light coming through your eyelids and you just not being able to sleep. Blackout mask. Seriously, I don't know, it's black. You see nothing. Number two is going to be a multi-plug. Personally, I love this one and I'm gonna show you. It's because you can see there's like so many different kind of variations, and even though it specifically says EU, UK, USA, Australia on this side, a lot of countries do use the same kind of plugs. I believe it was EU I was able to also use in Korea, but basically they even have like a freaking USB-C port right here. It's very, very multifunctional. It has all these different kinds. You can see they pop out individually, and so then you can just go ahead and charge all your stuff and you don't have to worry about it. But this is specifically an adapter. This is not an electric converter, but unless you're trying to use like a hair dryer or a vacuum, you don't really need an electrical converter. A regular adapter should be just fine for charging your cell phones and tablets and computers like that. And of course, standard USB ports. I say this one is literally my favorite. I have taken it with me to so many countries and it has not failed me. Really recommend getting the multi. That way you don't have a bunch of different plugs and adapters for different countries, and you just have one to keep track of, and it's just so much easier, honestly. Number three is going to be a memory foam neck pillow. I know there's a lot of different ones out there, and honestly, I would not recommend buying the ones from the airport. They're going to be really expensive and they're not usually that comfortable. Memory foam, these ones, I like the way these ones are shaped because it comes like around and you can usually plug it in like this. And then you can tighten it so that it stays on you nice and secure, and then it's just a lot more comfortable. You just like very gently lean your head over and it's just gonna make sleeping on the plane a lot more comfortable. Combine this with your blackout mask and you're in for some good shut-eye. I would not forget this because just leaning your head down like this, you're gonna get such a kink in your neck and it's gonna be so painful, especially on really long flights. Do not forget these, especially like the memory foam is usually very compressible. You can even hook these things on the outside of like your backpacks or your carry-on or whatever it is, and it's great. So I will also link this. I would actually have everything I can linked for you guys in the description below if you're interested in checking out the products that I specifically use. Love these things, and a lot of the times they come in a lot of fun colors, but gray is fine. Number four is going to be over-the-ear headphones. I specifically have ones by Bose. I love these things. These ones were a little bit on the pricier end, but I've got them like many years ago. I got a really good deal on them actually. I got them on sale for like $179. I think they usually retail more for like almost $3, but you don't have to get these, but I love them. They are Bluetooth, which I don't use. I specifically use the cord so you can plug it in and out. It has the cable down here, and then you don't have to use the battery at all. You can see it's nice and wide. It goes right over your ears, and I really recommend over-the-ear headphones. Then it's not pushing down on the cartilage, which can get sore very easily. And I'm someone who I love to sleep on my side. This is relevant. A lot of the time, my ear will start start to hurt, even though it's more comfortable for me to sleep that way, my ear hurts. So it's something I've noticed similar when you have headphones on for too long. Like the compression of your ear, and it's just so uncomfortable. And if you're trying to watch something with on the ear headphones, you start to lose the ability and comfortability of watching your show, and you have to stop to give your ears a break, and that's no fun. And you don't have to do that with these. Plus, since you don't have to worry about the battery because it has the adapter that you can plug straight into your media entertainment device on the plane, it's just endless entertainment. It's great. Mine specifically also comes with this really nice case. So everything like folds up nice and easy in here, and it just fits inside of my backpack that I bring with me on the plane. I'm golden. I'm golden, ready to go to watch all my movies. If you're not into over-the-ear headphones and you want to specifically use your AirPods, there are options these days to be able to connect your AirPods to a Bluetooth transmitter, which can plug into the entertainment device. I can link that for you guys below as well. I've heard really good things about it, but I am yet to use one because I'm just seriously such a fan of these, because then I don't have to charge my AirPods every couple of hours. Instead, you just take these. These don't, oh no, yeah. These I don't have to charge, my AirPods I have to charge. So it makes this easier. So number 5 is going to be a portable battery. Specifically, I have this one by Anker. As you can see, it is quite the brick. I actually bought this to go to Taiwan in like 2018 because I was there for 3 weeks and I knew we would be out all the time. Honestly, I love this thing and I take it with me on all of my big trips. It probably charges my phone 6 or 7 times before it finally dies out. I think it's somewhere around like 80,000 kilowatts or something. I'd have to double check. But I also got this hard case to go with it to protect it. So this is sold separately, and then you can keep all of your cables up here in the little netting. There's all kinds of different options, but I liked the hard one because I felt like it just like protected battery a little bit better. It takes up a little bit more space, and it is a little heavy, but honestly, it's the best travel battery I've ever had. So I highly recommend this one. It's seriously awesome. The last thing you want when you're on your trip is you're walking around and your phone's dead. That would suck. There are smaller ones available if you want to keep something in like a purse, so I can link another one that I would recommend for that as well. I just don't have it with me at the moment. Number 6 is going to be melatonin gummies. Now, I really like Sleep Well melatonin gummies by Bloom Nutrition. I highly recommend this one. I honestly, you know what's funny is I did a research paper on melatonin in college and found out that almost anything over 5 milligrams is basically a placebo effect, but with 5 milligrams and under, it does have an effect on you. And so I use these on my overnight flight to Korea. And yeah, if you take it about 30 minutes before you go to bed, it knocked me out. So, or at least it helped make me more tired, so I was able to actually get the sleep to readjust to the time zone. So I really like these, and then my boyfriend used these as well, and he swore by them the entire time we were there because he was really struggling adjusting to the time zone. I really feel like this whole video is like, here, this will make you sleep better. But I say, I really like this brand, but you can get whatever brand you desire. Number 7 is going to be earplugs. Now, I have actually looked everywhere for mine and I can't find them. I have these inner ear earplugs that are super nice. I think I say, we're just all about getting the best sleep we can on the airplane. If you put them in, it really helps drown out all the extra noise. People are loud, babies cry, and especially since I keep mentioning my flight to Korea, but there was a child on our way to Seoul that I think cried for half the flight. Yeah, it was a really rough time. But you put the earplugs in and it drowns. It's not perfect. Like it still allows some sound, but it is dramatically quieter. And then you just, you go into your little like sensory deprivation state and you're good. Sleep away, adjust to the time zone. Earplugs. Number 8 is going to be a travel toiletry bag. And I really like this one. Forgive the cat hair on it. My cat literally sheds like it's her job. Is that it's nice and thin. And I specifically have the medium. This is by BagSmart. I got it on Amazon. I love this so much. I've had so many travel bags that are just like big and clunky and annoying, and I understand like this is larger, but it's like thin factor to it I think makes a really big difference, because when you open it up, it expands and look at all of the things you can hold. And I said, and this is the medium, so I still have travel size stuff in here. If you get the large, you can put full size items inside. side, which if that's more of your prerogative, totally fine. I like this one because I really try to prioritize carry-on bag only on flights if it's possible, so then I don't have any issues, and this fits really well in my carry-on bag. I don't know if I showed you, it has a hook. You know, it actually hooks in here really well, and then you can like hang it on the door, and then all your stuff's right there, and it's perfect. So I highly recommend this travel toiletry bag. It's cute, it's almost like a little purse. It's got like a little handle. Actually, even for guys, honestly, well, maybe you don't need something this elaborate, but it's black, it's simple, it's got that nice little cute gold hardware. It's really good. This is seriously like my favorite. Number 9 is going to be compression cubes. I love these ones. I'm not a huge fan of the color, but that's a moot point. And if you've never used a compression cube, basically they're packing cubes, but you can make them smaller. I will show you here. It has just like the opening to the compression cube itself. You fold or roll your clothes, put it on in. You see how this part, it like expands. When you put your clothes inside, then you can zip this down and it will compress everything in the bag. So then that way it makes everything smaller, so you're able to fit more into your bag, especially if you're only packing a carry-on. And I did a whole video on how I only pack with a carry-on with my compression cubes. I will go ahead and link that above and in the description below if you're interested in watching that and learning more about how to pack that efficiently. These things are a lifesaver. I have I think I got the 5-pack of these, and they come in various different sizes, but super, super nice if you're trying to bring a lot of stuff with you in a limited amount of space, especially if you want to have some space to bring stuff back with you. That's probably better if you're doing it in a checked bag, but regardless, these things are great. They are probably a traveler's secret if you weren't already aware. All right, and number 10 is going to be a luggage cover, and I'm specifically talking about a protective cover. So as you know, those baggage handlers do not give two flying donkeys about your luggage. They're just trying to get things done as quickly as possible, and I actually didn't get into these until my most recent international trip, where I had my really nice, beautiful check-in large Monos blue suitcase, and when it got to me on the carousel at my destination, was beat up so bad, and I was pissed. So I spent the time after I got home scrubbing it with magic erasers and trying to get as many scuffs out as possible. And I found out about these luggage covers. Now, I know I mentioned Monos, they do have their own. I took a look at them. I like their suitcases. I think their covers are, honestly, they look kind of cheap and they're kind of expensive. So I found this one, which is reusable. So this is actually the one for my carry-on bag. And what's really nice is, as I said, this one is reusable, so it's really thick. It has this on the bottom, so you can put it right over your suitcase and latch it underneath, and it's got the space on top so that you can still access like all the hooks and the things so you can pull everything. Handle, that's the word I was looking for, handle. So you can access the handles and everything for your luggage. I don't know why I try to put things back together as I'm still talking. It just makes everything hard. What was actually really nice about that, I will tell the story. I took my carry-on with me home, and I was one of the unlucky people that didn't get a space in the overhead bin, so they checked my bag for free for me underneath the plane, and because I had that luggage cover on, the luggage cover got scuffed, but my bag did not. And the cover is, even though it got a little buffed, it didn't really damage it that much, and it's still in totally good shape. And those things are actually really inexpensive. I think I paid less than $10 for it. So it's been amazing, especially if you spend a lot of money on your luggage. Protect it, protect it, protect it, protect it. Replacing it's very expensive, and I'd rather replace a $9, $8, $9, $10 luggage cover than a $300 or $400. I don't think I've ever spent $400 on an individual suitcase. But if you do buy luggage to that caliber, protect it, because it's, you know, the $8 luggage cover is cheaper than the $300 suitcase. Those are my 10 favorite things while being at the airport and on airplanes to just make it for me a little bit more comfortable. I have more, so if you'd like to hear part 2, let me know in the comments below. For everyone who stayed throughout the entire video, thank you so much. You guys are the best. Please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe for more. I've got so much more I would love to share with you. Hopefully this helps you on your next adventure. Happy travels, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Slow down, hold on tight now. It's okay to